In Chapter 6, we are going to talk about lifestyle, physical activity, and positive attitudes. In Lesson 6.1, we're focusing on activities for a lifetime, choices from the pyramid. By the end of this section, you will be able to describe various types of physical activities. You will also be able to describe the FIT formula for lifestyle physical activities. In Chapter 4, you learned about the many activities in the physical activity pyramid. While it is good to choose activities from each of the levels of the pyramid, public health experts place a high priority on the first level, lifestyle physical activity. Lifestyle physical activities are activities that all people can do, regardless of age or physical ability. You can perform them at home or at work, and they are of a moderate intensity. This means that they take 4 to 7 times as much energy as being sedentary. Lifestyle physical activities include housework, such as mopping, yard work, such as raking the leaves or mowing the lawn, and work-related activities, such as carpentry or bricklaying. Walking rather than driving and climbing stairs rather than taking an elevator are also considered lifestyle activities because they can be done at home, work, or at school. Some activities often thought of as recreational in nature are also classified as lifestyle physical activities. The word met comes from metabolism, a word that refers to the use of energy to sustain life. The term can be used to help you determine the intensity of an exercise. 1 met represents the energy you expend while resting. Very light activities, such as typing, require 2 mets, or twice as much energy as when resting. Lifestyle activities require energy expenditures of 4 to 7 mets, and vigorous activities require much more energy, 8 to 12 times as much as being sedentary. Experts used to think that the health benefits described in Chapter 3 required vigorous physical activity. We now know that most of these health benefits can be achieved by doing moderate or lifestyle physical activities. As people grow older, they are less likely to participate in vigorous sports and games. The most popular activities among adults 18 and over are walking, biking, yard work, and home calisthenics. If you establish the habit of doing lifestyle physical activity early in life, you are more likely to continue to be active as you grow older. Consider doing some lifestyle physical activity as part of your daily activity routine. All teens and adults should do 30 minutes of moderate physical activity, 4 to 7 mets, on most days, if not all days of the week. While your goal should be to accumulate at least 30 minutes of moderate activity each day, more is even better. In Lesson 6.2, we're going to focus on attitudes. By the end of this section, you will be able to list some negative attitudes about physical activity and describe how to change them into positive attitudes. You'll also be able to list some reasons why people like to exercise, and you'll be able to explain how you can help others have a positive attitude toward physical activity. Attitude is another word for your feelings about something. Your attitude about physical activity can affect your well-being throughout life. In this lesson, you will learn about attitudes people have about physical activity and how to change negative attitudes to positive ones. Having a positive attitude is the key to success in fitness. So how do we change negative attitudes? The following list shows you some negative attitudes and positive alternatives. For example, I don't have time. A positive attitude will be, I will plan a time for physical activity. For example, A negative attitude may be, people might laugh at me. You could change that to a positive attitude of, I don't care what people think. When they see how fit I get, they'll wish they were exercising too. So how do we increase our positive attitudes? Well, the following is a list of reasons people like to be physically active. Think about these attitudes and how you might make some of them your own. The way others react can affect an individual's personal feelings about physical activity. Your positive reactions can help others change negative feelings about physical activity. Consider the following suggestions when you interact with others in physical activity. Instead of laughing, provide encouragement. Do you remember how difficult it is to start something new or different? You can encourage others by saying such words as, good to see you exercising, way to go. Try to make new friends through participation in physical activity. Introduce yourself to others and offer to help other people when it seems appropriate. Don't hesitate to ask for help from others. Start or join a sports or exercise club. You and your friends can combine socializing with physical activity by starting or joining an activity club. Your school has lots of activity clubs. You should look into some of those. Be sensitive to people with special needs. Some people need certain accommodations or modifications while performing physical activities. People with no special needs can help by participating with those who have special challenges and by being sensitive to their needs. Be considerate of cultural differences. The popularity of physical activities varies from culture to culture. What is popular in one culture is not necessarily popular in another. What one person enjoys may not be so enjoyable to another. Learning to accept cultural differences will help all people to enjoy activity and can lead to a better interpersonal understanding.